What's up, y'all? Sparta here. So, for this video, I'm testing out the iPhone SE here. And, yeah, I know. Testing a whole bunch of different phones at the moment. I know. I don't have the 12 Pro Max, and I can't really test if they're any different. At the moment, I don't have the 12 Pro Max. Letting my girlfriend use it, and I don't really have, so I can't test the iOS 14.3 fixes if they've the fixes of fixes any of the camera issues. Some people are having autofocus issues, some people are having stabilization issues, some people are having quite a few issues, like some lag issues while recording video. I only really have lag issues at night for video, which was only really there for like the testing purposes. I don't really record at night. But in terms of everything else, people have been having issues in terms of that. In terms of what this phone, though, the SE, it does a pretty decent job. I think that's the same sensor. As you guys can see, you still get lens flare issues, but it's not nearly as prevalent as it is on the 12 Pro Max, where there's like 80 different dots in one particular area. So it kind of messes things up there. Overall, though, obviously I'm not outside, but as you guys can see, I look outside. It catches focus really well. Don't really have any sort of issues with that. Really seamless, actually. Let me do that again. Look at that. That's pretty nice. The colors seem a little bit wishy-washy, but to be fair, I'm looking through a window, so that could honestly be why. In terms of walking, again, the stabilization seems better on here than it does on the 12 Pro Max. The 12 Pro Max seems a little bit too wobbly. Feels a little bit too much like you can tell that I'm walking with the 12 Pro Max, whereas on here you can't really. That might be due to weight, because this SE is actually pretty damn lightweight, and you could get 4K 60 on here. You can still get the HDR, and you could get all that stuff too. You don't get stuff like the Dolby Vision or anything like that, but whatever. Most things can't even utilize that stuff anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let me go into more dark situation here. Goes dog number 1. Hey there, Reese. Good girl. Goes cat. Got both my cats at the same time, so I can't call them cat 1 or 2. Yeah, I know. I gotta take the trash out. I'm a fat cat. You can't really see her. She's kind of a adorable. What the hell? Rosie? Oh, she's in there. Oh, good girl. She likes to be like that. That's not me trapping her. Got a whole bunch of crap on my desk. My girlfriend did that. I was planning on getting a tripod today so that I could do more recordings here, but just didn't get around to it yet. Got to clean up the table a little bit. Got the iPad Air. Camera conspiracies watching right there. I really do like that so far. It's actually a really good, I prefer it over the 12 Pro Max in a lot of ways. One, the size is definitely better. So for things like video editing is definitely the better choice there. Honestly, just think one, you get multitasking and you get, split screen apps and stuff like that. Something you just don't get on iOS. You get on iPad OS. So that's really nice. You get pen support. So I can get an Apple Pencil or say any other active stylus that supports the iPad. It works no problem. Has USB-C. So I can fast charge it with my LG 25-watt fast charger, and it works just fine. Whereas on the iPhone, it'll just charge slower. And I tell you, sorry, I can't pause the video on an iPhone, so I can't really do anything about that. Younger picture of me and my little brother. That's me. Obviously, that's him. I was a little light-skinned boy back then. Now I got darker. But, little tree. Little modest conservative tree. Whole bunch of dog toys. As you guys can see, the exposure on here is actually really nice. It changes exposure very quick and it's very nice. Whereas on the 12 Pro Max, it's a little bit slow. It's slower. And it doesn't really feel all that. It's a bit wonky sometimes. But as I said, I haven't tested iOS 14.3. I might do that when my girlfriend gets back. Technically, it's still my phone, so I can do that. So I'll probably just do that and then show you guys if anything has changed. But I just wanted to show you guys. Oh, what the hell? Okay, now it's acting a little bit wonky here. Okay, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But in terms of, like as you guys can see, the frame rate is getting choppy. That might be the size of the phone and, you know, you're doing all this. 64 gigs is not necessarily the best amount of storage you could go with. Definitely not if you want to record in 4K 60. In that regard, I would definitely advise you using 1080p 60 on this phone. But in terms of what it can do, it's really nice. The mics are really good. It's iPhone. iPhones tend to have really good mics, though their noise reduction is a bit much. But yeah, in terms of this, that's all I really wanted to say. This is Sparta. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for support. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think about the video here. Obviously, I'm not outside, so I'm not really testing that well in terms of stabilization. But as you guys can see, me walking back and forth like this, it's decent. It's no V60 in terms of its stabilization, but it does a really good job at feeling a little bit more like you're gliding through the space rather than like every single step is visualized. So that's all I really wanted to say. Have a good one, you guys.